Yo, what's up? We are live. Yes, we are live. We're live. We're live. Alive and live. It is later in the night. Like I said, I had a meeting at 9 and yeah, that went good. Anyway, helped around the house and then, whew, man, I'm ready for bed. But I really, really want to solve this issue and get this retweet tracker slash giveaway random selector um, working for tomorrow. And I won't have time to really do it in the morning. So I want to do it now so that I can freaking make this a reality. So hopefully, I doubt this. In the next 50 minutes, we'll get this working. Not 15, 50. But I doubt it. And I feel like that's going to be my limit. I've running on very low sleep the last several nights. But I want this to be real. So welcome back to part 2 of day 4 of 100. Almost, actually, this is kind of like part 3 because last night was a failure with the internet not working, and then today I jumped on at 8 to 9 for an hour, and then now I'm jumping on. And technically, it's the next day, but that's okay. Let's get this done. Enough blabbering. Let's do some coding, or at least some document reading. Maybe talk to ChatGPT. I don't know. My homie's playing hard to get here. Hard to get the answers from. So, yeah, let me go to. We'll start at ChatGPT. So I'm going to go there real quick, and I'm going to say, okay, so, oh, this is my title and my description. I told you guys I use this to help me create that, which is awesome. So there you have it. I just plug in the next day, the next day, the next day. I give it some things, and yeah, all right, there it is. Twitter retweet tracker. Here we go. So last conversation we had right before I jumped off was, hey, it told me that it told me that it only knows Tweepy 3.10. That's the latest version available in September 2021. It says, however, it can still help with the version 4 and up, but it says on the documentation, understanding library structure and usage. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's like lying to me because because it hasn't worked. We have had 5 times maybe, where there's been errors, and it's like now the same error and an additional error after we've made this last revision. So is there we go. I said, is Tweepy version 3.10, which is what it understands and knows about. I said, is this using Twitter API version 2? Because that is what I have access to as a developer in Twitter as of right now for the free version, right? Free developer account. And it said, no, it probably supports version 1.1. And that's the problem. Tweepy added support for Twitter with API v2 version from version 4.0 on. So if you want to use API v2, which I need to, then you should use Tweepy 4.0 or later. However, keep in mind the way you interact with the library has changed slightly in the introduction of API v2 support, right? Different endpoints and things. I know they moved them and switched them up. You will need to consult the updated documentation for Tweepy 4.0 to ensure you're using the correct methods and syntax for the newer version. So I don't believe that it's been doing that, unless it's maybe it's just trying, but I don't think it's working. So because I haven't gotten this thing to work. So what am I going to do? It's a good question. It's a great question. Hello to folks watching. Appreciate you watching. Hanging out with me. Okay. By the way, if you're watching and you think you know how to solve this thing, hey, speak up, you know? All right. By the way, this is open source. You can check it out here at github.com/TNADO/Delevate, which is the name of the application I'm creating. Delevate.io is the site. Nothing is up there yet. I literally just acquired that domain the other day. And I have Delevate.io on Twitter. And I'm trying to get Delevate on Twitter instead of Delevate.io. Anyway, if you want to know more about that, you can go back to not the last video, but the 3 videos ago now, 4 lives ago, where I talk about the reaching out to the person who owns it because they haven't done anything with it since 2012. So anyway, all right, moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can. I know you can't usually put URLs in here and things like that. So I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to say Tweepy documentation. I'm going to go to Tweepy's website here. And then, I'm just going to share. Hold on. Let me pull this out of here and pull this out of here and put it in here. And is there anything else I want to do? Maybe put Supabase in there because I might use that later. Hold on. I'm about to share my screen here. Yeah. Oh, I'll probably use this in the dev environment. Okay. And then I think that pretty much is going to sum up that. All right. All right. Now I'm just going to do is share. And I'm going to bring this over here. So now we can, this is going to be better. And I'm going to put StreamYard over here instead. This is definitely better. I had my code on the vertical monitor, but it seems that it really squeezes it in there. It's good for like length, but when I'm trying to zoom in for you guys, it doesn't work that well because it just squeezes it even more. So I brought it over to my 34 wide monitor here, and I'm gonna just share. I guess I can just share this whole screen, really. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me bring this down here. I'm just setting up this environment real quick. Putting these 2 windows in. And I'm going to decrease the size on this probably. If I share this whole screen, though, it's probably going to be way too small for those who don't have a 34 wide. Now that I think about it. Well, we'll try it anyway. Okay. Let's try it. Present, share. Share screen. And window. No. Entire screen. Screen uno. What does this look like? Let's find out. Add to stream. That doesn't look terrible. This, on the other hand, looks a little bit small. So I think I'm going to, What if I up this a little bit? You can still barely read it, can't you? I don't know. If I made this full size, you can read that on a maybe. Well, if you're on mobile, you definitely won't be able to. But if you're on a laptop, you probably could. Full size screen laptop. Let me know if you're watching this and you're on a laptop. Let me know. Put it in the comments, y'all. Yeah, I think you can read it. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Okay, so okay. I am so tired. Okay, let's go into the Tweepy documentation here, and I'm going to go to. So this is Twitter API version 1.1. This is API version 2 reference. So that's kind of what we want to dig into. Though I'm not too familiar with some of this terminology. So we're gonna have to just learn as we go here a little bit. But I'm gonna say, I know we need to stream because we need a stream coming through to get past the 100 limit on the Twitter retweets. They only show the last 100. And so if we stream this, then we can just capture as we're streaming the retweets. And so that was the point of doing the streaming piece here. And streaming. Let's go. Is that one Tweepy documentation? Let's click on streaming. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of read this through here. Streams utilize a streaming protocol deliver data through an open streaming API connection. Yes, rather than a REST API. Yes, I understand that. Single connection is open between your app and the API with the new results being sent through the connection whenever new matches occur. Low latency delivery mechanism support very high throughput. Okay, yes, we're good there. Stream allows filtering and sampling of real-time tweets using version 1.1. Streaming client, hello, allows filtering of sampling of real-time tweets using Twitter API v2. Hello, streaming client. Stream versus streaming client. I think that's part of the problem because I know that with the free tier on Twitter, I only get access to Twitter API v2. That's what I'm aware of. So we can't use stream then. We need to use streaming client. Tweepy.streaming client, you need the bearer token, return type, response, wait on rate limit, false checks. Okay. Bearer token. Wait on rate limit. Boolean. Chunk size. Boolean. Max retries. proxy, verify. Running, session, thread, user agent use when connecting to the stream, add rules, delete rules, filtered. Okay. Backfill minutes. Tweet fields. Okay. On tweet. This is called when a tweet is received. On includes is called when includes are received. On errors, it's called when errors are received. On matching rules. On response. Disconnect. On close. On connect. After successfully connecting to the streaming API. It's called when a keep alive signal is received. On request errors, status code. Okay, interesting. All right, well, those were some of the parameters, I suppose. All right, let's keep reading through this. So, using streaming client. To use streaming client, an instance of it needs to be initialized with a Twitter API bearer token. So is this different than see? There's like streaming client, stream response, and stream rule. Before with version 1.1, it was just stream and async stream. Like what? Async client, async streaming client, exceptions, expansions. I'm sure this is great and allows for a lot more things, but it also creates more confusion for me. So that's all right. Okay. Let's just keep going through one thing at a time. To use streaming client, an instance of it needs to be initialized to bearer token. Import to EP. Look. Import to EP. Right. Yep. Whoa. Whoop. That was interesting. Holy cow. Okay. Streaming underscore client equals tweetb.streaming client bearer token here. So we're using OAuth handler. I thought that was for version 1.1, but maybe we should just keep reading through here for a little bit before I mess with anything. So okay, let's go look at these real quick. I'm just curious. Streaming client. Wait, let me go back up here one more time. Okay. Can be used to add rules for using streaming client.filter to connect to and run a filtered stream. Rules can be used to retrieve existing rules, and delete rules can be used to delete rules. To learn how to build rules, refer to Twitter API building rules for filtered stream documentation. I wonder. Oh, I wonder if I take the I know this won't work. We've done this a million times, but if we go in here and say, hey, can you tell me, wait, how do I normally do this? Somehow I've gotten it to look at websites before, if I remember right, but it's very hard sometimes. But that was like version 3.0. This is a little wiser. So let's try it. ChatGPT. Let's try this out. Analyze these docs and rewrite the code for tracker 2.py with that information. It's not going to work. Based on documentation for 2 version 4.x, here's a modified version of tracker 2 py script. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's like lying to me again. I swear. Because from .env import load .env from tweepy import stream. I don't think so. See how it's using stream? This is what concerns me. It should be using, if I'm not mistaken, if we want to use look here, let's compare it to what we already have over here. We've got all that's the same. Sort of. That's interesting. That's weird. Like, look at this. .env load import load. But then, like, over here we have from import. That's interesting. Load.env auth equals tweepy OAuth handler. See, it's using, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand the documentation, but when I read through it, it was basically saying that this is used, these are used for 1.1 or whatever. Tweepy.api auth. Retweet tracker, Tweepy stream, definitely self auth, tweet ID. See, saying API here, saying auth. I don't even know what to believe anymore. The problem is, don't know enough. That's the problem. Tweet ID, innate input tracker, retweet tracker, auth tracker, depth filter. Try while true. Command input type stop tracking. If command stop break. Accept keyboard interrupt. Pass. Interesting. This version of the code uses the updated tweepy.stream class from Tweepy version 4, passing the required auth and API arguments to the class. It also changes the main loop to continuously accept input from the user. Stopping the tracking and picking a winner when the stop command is entered. I swear you've told me this a million times. Let's go for it. This is number 5. Try number 5. I mean, who cares, right? At this point, it's like, let's give it a go. Okay. Paste. Save. Let's go ahead and start it up. Let's do it. Python 3. Tracker 2.py. Enter tweet ID to track. I'm going to use the live. Whoops. I'm going to use the live tweet that we have running right now. I grab the tracking ID from the URL. Go paste that in there, and it's going to have an error. That's what's going to happen. There we go. Missing 4. Line 45, retrieve tracker tweet ID API. '21. Type error. Stream init. Missing 4 required positional arguments. It used to be 2. Now it's all 4 of them. Consumer key, consumer secret, access token, and access token. I see 3 there. Oh, there it is, yeah. Consumer key, consumer secret, access token, and access token secret. All 4 of them are missing so maybe this new code is not even grabbing it from it says os.getEnv. Get an environment variable, return none if it doesn't exist. The optional second argument can specify an alternate default, key default, and results are a string. So, maybe I should name them differently and just call them what they're calling them down there instead of Twitter. And then, hold on, let me go check something. I'm going to bring this over here real quick. Maybe if I go into here and change the names. I mean, it doesn't really matter about the stupid names, but if it's really actually just, I don't think it's looking for the names. It just needs those. I don't know, maybe it has to be that way. Let's try it. Consumer key. Let's delete the Twitter in front of all that. Okay, consumer key, consumer secret, access token, secret. Those are all. Now let's save. Excuse me. Save. Okay, and then I'm going to go back here. Bring this back over here for y'all. I'm going to change this code by removing Twitter from all these. Not that it matters. I'm sure it doesn't. But I'm just trying this. Who knows? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Stream is not accessed. Class stream for filter real time tweets version 1.1. That's what I'm saying. See, it needs to be. Mm, it needs to be. Let's go back here. Either streaming client. Yeah, streaming client. It needs to be streaming client. So I'm going to try this. Streaming client. What's pilot? See, it's looking for the bearer token. Twitter API bearer token, return type. I know I'm just going to mess this up by doing this. Change one thing at a time, right? Let's go ahead and just take it back. Streaming client, streaming. What's that? Yeah, no. Okay. Am I tripping? What in the world? There we go. Let's just save this. So now I changed that. I don't think this is going to do anything, honestly. And it's still using Tweepy stream here. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah. Because I don't think you need the froms here either. I just think you need to import. Well, I guess you would. Yeah, never mind. Whatever. Well, no, it's already imported Tweepy. I should just be able to freaking import Tweepy, and then you just okay, I'm going to run this again just for the heck of it and see what it says. I'm just curious. Python 3, tracker 2, enter tweet ID. And paste it in there. Yeah, still missing all that. Line 41, it doesn't like either, which we saw that earlier. This it doesn't like this. Maybe I can call for help. All right. Maybe I just take this. I got an idea. I got a great idea. I'm just gonna copy this whole thing. Didn't work too well. Let's go back up. Nope. Copy. I will bring the document to you. Okay. Please rewrite with the context of this doc. I know it's probably not going to give it everything it needs, but I just want to see what it does. Based on the Tweeby documentation, here's a modified version of your tracker review. I'm not seeing much of a change here. Still using stream. Oh. Hold on. Hold the phone, y'all. Last time, wait a second. So this is what it meant, right? Because this was where the error was happening. Wait. And so this wasn't in there? And now it's in there. Are you freaking serious right now? I should probably go rename those things back in the .env variable or .env folder, whatever you want to call it. .env file. Wow. Hold on. Let's keep going. If this works, I'm going to freaking flip. And my question is, where did it read that in the document? Somewhere that I don't understand, obviously. I should ask it. What in the doc what in the doc did you see? I'm just trying to learn, folks, right? Did you see that made you make this change and add the arguments under the auth arguments, I guess we could say that. Under super, I'll just say that and it'll get it. I'll say here. Let's see what it says. Apologies for the confusion earlier. Upon re-examining the document, I realized that my response was not accurate. No. It's probably freaking why I didn't ask you to change anything. Gosh, sometimes. Let's see what it does. It got rid of it. Oh, Lord. Come on. My goodness. It's just like, let me give you something different just to make you happy. I'm not happy anymore. I just want something to work. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna try what it did here. This is interesting. I don't know. I mean, wouldn't you just be able to pass that with isn't it already in here? Like that's what I'm confused about. Isn't this already in here? This right here. And it says auth equals this. But it was missing this. Wasn't it? If only my brain was fully functioning. Because what it did before, like which it changed down here, it had the auth in there. It had this in there, right? Auth self. But it had that in the older versions too. So actually, I'll go look at it right now. Yeah. In fact, one has like auth equals auth, API equals API. That's kind of self.tweet ID, tweet ID, self.tweet. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try this one up here. I'm going to try it or copy it with the auth consumer stuff keys here. Are the keys there? Let me change something really quick. I'm going to put Twitter in front of all those environment. Twitter. Oops. Okay. Because that's what it added to the code. You know, the new code has Twitter in front of everything. So whatever. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. As long as it's the same and it pulls it in, right? So okay. All is good. Let's save that. Close it out. All right. Bring this back over here. And get the new code. I feel like I've done this too many times. Like I've just about lost hope here. And I'm probably just going to go because I need this to work for tomorrow. And I need to go to bed soon. I need to go to bed a long time ago, actually. But let's roll with it, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Python 3. Tracker 2. ID to track. That one. Error 404. Hey, look at that. It's the first it's the first error that we've had that was a 404 that was not it keeps doing it. Do I have to kill the stream, I guess? Is the stream running? I think it is running. Let's hit stop. I think we're good. Or was it ST? What was it? Oh, four. Maybe it had 4 of them because no, that's not right. It's still going. Okay, I need help. How do I stop this? Because look, I type stop to stop tracking and pick a winner. Hopefully I don't get freaking booted off of development. Oh man. Uh hmm. It's still going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. How the flip? Okay. Stream. Will not stop. How do I stop this stream? Whoops. And then I'm going to go grab all this that's happening right now so it understands what the heck's going on. Copy. Will not stop with stop command. How do I stop the stream? Stop. You are not helping me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like it's slowing down, but I want to make sure this is done before I. Or did it say 404 because I said stop twice? But then that means it's still like trying to do something. Interesting. How do I kill? I mean, I think it is now, but at this point, I'm not sure. Oh, the things you do. See, it's still going. What the frick? Is there a loop? Try while true if stop break accept keyboard interrupt pass tracker retweet tracker ID tweet ID API tracker filter. I'm sending a text to someone. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they're up, and hopefully they can help. This must be really entertaining. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I? Okay. I'm trying to just figure out what the best thing to do is here. So obviously I know 404 means something doesn't exist, but the problem is that it continually keeps saying it. Which means there's something still running. So I want to kill it. And I've tried to figure out how to kill it. Because stop wouldn't do anything. Okay, maybe I should just ask ChatGPT. This question: how do I stop an app from running in VS Code that says that is saying stream encountered HTTP error for HTTP error response text? If Visual Studio Code, VS Code, you can stop a running script by following these steps. Open the terminal panel if not already open, which it is. You can do this by clicking on terminal and the top menu, then selecting new terminal, or by using the see, it's still going. Once you found the terminal instance with the running script, click the trash icon. Well, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the terminal with the running script. This thing better work. Click the trash icon, look at the top right corner. Well, I'm not in like Mac terminal. This is not trash. This is closed. Once you found the terminal instance where the script is running, click the trash can icon, look at the top right corner of the terminal. You have no idea what you're talking about because I don't see it. There's no trash icon at the top. Oh, for these, I don't want to get out of it if it's still going and I trash it and it's still going in the background or something weird. I don't know. See, that's why my ignorance is not fun there. But okay. Let's see. Alternatively, you can use the keyboard shortcut Control C, Windows, Command C, Mac to send an interrupt signal to the script and stop its execution. Let's try that. Did it work? If this doesn't work, you may need to close this application entirely and reopen it. Okay. Well, I need to go to bed. All right. Well, I don't see a new 404 popping up, so I'm assuming that did a Command C. Send an interrupt signal to the script and stop its execution. I think that worked. Okay. Oh, it's still going. You kidding me? Oops. I got an idea. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to delete. I'm going to cause the error to myself. That, although it might not matter since it's already running. All right, let's try it now. Python 3 tracker 2.py. That does nothing because it's freaking still running. So what I did was I went in and I changed deleted the environment variables out of there and saved it and then tried to run it again to cause an error, but it didn't do anything because it's running. So okay. Let's just close force quit on VS Code. Quit. I didn't have to force quit. And let's see if I bring it back up, what will happen. Whoops. History restored. No, I don't want history restored. Hey, look at that. Jeez Louise. Gosh. Okay, let me share my screen. For a minute, I was like, what the heck am I going to do? That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing very well. All right, so I closed out VS Code and reopened it. It says history restored, and I'm like, no, I don't want history restored. But it's fine because look, you can see here. You can see we're good. It's I got my command prompt back up, so that means things are back to normal. Thank goodness. I'm gonna run it now because I messed up the I took out the environment variables. I wanted to just air out. I just want to see. It should. Or break everything. How is this still doing something? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that would make sense. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's grab this. Let's be like, oh, sorry, it won't work. Red light, red flag. What? Okay, Command C. No, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to close this thing back out. Here we go again. Quit. Okay, hopefully it canceled it out. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, this code is no bueno. I'm not even going to get into it right now. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out for an hour. Didn't really make any progress at all. In fact, I think we went backwards even further. I don't know. You ever feel that way? You ever feel like you're getting somewhere and then you're not, and then you're backpedaling even further? Yeah, I just need to not do this when I'm like deprived of sleep. But I need to read up more on the docs and maybe get some assistance from a friend besides ChatGPT, because it can only do so much. All right, y'all have a good night. I need to go to bed. And hope you have a great night, evening, wherever you're at, day. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, sometime. Peace.